spoke to you both in the dressing room, boys. You know what I expect of you. Keep it clean, and when I tell you to break, step back and defend yourself at all times. Shake hands, boys. Good luck to you both.
Talk in the trade has raged since September last year. Did Tyson Fury deserve Terry O'Connor's nod? What of that 98-92 scoreline in the Manchester fighters' favour? Was John McDermott wronged? All out of the window. Now we'll find out who has learned more from their first encounter, who's prepared better, who'll get the tactics right, and who really is the better man. It was scheduled for 10 last time, over 12 tonight, because it is also a final eliminator for the British heavyweight title. Champion Derek Chisora watching from ringside.
Well, I can't think why any athlete should put on 14 pounds in 3 months. Well, that's what Tyson Fury has done. Looking a little bit fleshy around the middle, so the first question you have to ask is, what is the reason for that? Is it intentional? Or is he not in the shape that he should be in here? I can't imagine that to be the case.
Yeah, a key point may be the training, the preparation. McDermott has had excellent sparring, and Fury admits he's only had about 10-12 rounds. He's changed trainers back to his uncle. Was with Brian Hughes in Manchester. So some complications in the build-up from the Fury part. Has he come in heavy to try and blast away McDermott?
Well, he's backing off, trying to steal the opening round with a popping jab. There it goes there. And at the moment he's quite accurate with it. He's not stepping in behind it. So he doesn't look like it. Well, that was cute stuff from Fury. Just drawing McDermott onto the punches. Clever start from him.
Fast right hands and a left hook from Fury. McDermott's in trouble in the neutral corner. Just momentarily caught in a daze.
McDermott just maybe becoming frustrated because his punches are falling short, and he's been stabbed by that accurate jab of Fury. Good start from Fury. He has settled quickly. I wouldn't say there's a confident look about him, but he's getting the jab off and it's landing.
McDermott was blown away in a round in a British title tilt at Matt Skeldon down 4 times as he walks into a sharp right from Fury.
What surprised me about the last meeting was how easily McDermott got into punching range. Well, he can't get into punching range even once in this opening round, and that is a huge key as far as Fury's concerned. Excellent start so far in this round from Fury. Not looking for heroics. He's been practical, keeping McDermott on the end of the jab.
Good shot from Fury again, with a razzle-dazzle. There's the confidence. McDermott with a right hand back.
I think that was more balance from Fury. I think his legs were all over the place doing an alley shuffle. But he settled quickly, and a good opening round from him.
Yep, fast start from Tyson Fury. And a good first from the Manchester man.
That was a nice first round, yeah? Proposed nothing in it, but listen, yeah? Keep the pressure on him with your feet, keep bobbing. He's already tired and he doesn't let him.
Jim McDonnell in the corner.
Together, you've got to keep it tight, you've got to keep it real. You've got to find scoring shots.
Well, the tempo was obviously all wrong for John McDermott in the opening round. He couldn't get into punching range to do anything effectively. Pinned by the jab, and that little burst was impressive from Fury.
It's relaxed and at ease. Tyson Fury. McDermott always has been nervous and made that move to Jim McDonnell for mental belief more than anything, probably. Remember, Jim McDonnell already had a win over Tyson with Danny Williams. Can McDermott beat this Tyson? Named, of course, after the heavyweight legend.
Well, I think this time Fury has come into the ring with a plan. I think last time he was a little bit full of himself, a little bit arrogant maybe, but I think he's realised how tough this could turn out. So he's at least mentally prepared for it. We'll find out physically if that extra stone is going to be a problem or not.
Dave Paris already just having a word with them, but nothing nasty about that uppercut from Fury. And the jab looks sparing and quick. That's what McDermott did last time. Got the right hand over, didn't he? Made the jab ineffective of Fury.
Yeah, he got close enough to do that, and that's the first thing he has to do, is find out how to get close enough to get some punches off, to do some effective work.
So much more experienced and seasoned McDermott, but has, for whatever reason, lost his last 3, and is that playing on his mind? It may do at some point.
Fury boxing well here, but you still get the feeling he's a little bit worried about McDermott's power. I mean, you can just see that look in his face there. He's looking down to the corner. There was just a look of discomfort in his face. But why? I don't understand, because he is boxing well.
Suddenly just dropped his pace. Tyson Fury had a good look at his uncle down in the red corner alongside us. McDermott pressing forward.
It's as though Fury's producing good boxing on nerves. As though he's a little bit worried about being tagged. You can see there, just trying to get his chin into safe ground. But McDermott's still not been allowed to do anything.
Can't get in range, McDermott. Sort of jerky style from Fury. Walks into a right hand there from McDermott. Not a massive puncher, but 16 knockouts in his 25 wins.
Good right hand back from Fury, another one. Good response from Tyson Fury.
And body shots. Speed from the younger man.
That was a good response. Maybe something like that will give him a bit more confidence, because, as I say, there's not a confident look about what he's doing.
Not really a confident look about what McDermott's doing either. But it's decent action. Good stuff.
Right hand, and he misses and he falls short. Hit him with the right
There's
uppercut.
Uncle Huey looking up to the 6 foot 8 3/4 inch Tyson Fury.
Well, that was a good right hand from McDermott, but credit to Fury as they turned him on the ropes to come back. There's the uppercut. A couple of decent punches of his own. So this is warming up nicely again.
John McDermott, who's fought for a decade to try and become a real champion. Tyson Fury's fought all his life. He was born 7 weeks premature and died 3 times in the incubator. Look at him now at 21 and aiming to become the English heavyweight champion again tonight, but hopefully with less controversy. Good body shots. Sharp in parts already, Fury.
Yep, he really is boxing well, and maybe it's just a style he's not 100% comfortable with. Maybe he's devised this style purely for tonight, purely for McDermott. But at times he seems a little bit nervous about the punches coming his way. Lovely punch, lovely uppercut back from Fury.
Yep, they exchange shots. McDermott said Fury didn't hurt him at all in the 10 rounds in September last year. Fury believed he did, especially with a body shot.
Fury standing southpaw now. Still wants to do everything on the move. Maybe determined that he doesn't make the same mistakes he made last time, standing his ground too long.
He said he didn't want to have a war, use his skills. Scott, that was a decent amateur Fury. Just occasionally there's a bit of a rabbit in a headlight look.
Yep, I've seen that since the opening round, just a kind of nervous look, as though he's not comfortable with what he's doing. He's getting more punches home. It's just a kind of nervous look about his work.
I wonder if that's a worry about his conditioning. McDermott experienced over the course of 12 rounds.
Well, McDermott has to raise the pace and drag Fury into more of a brawl. Has to make him fight. Has to close the range.
Last time McDermott had the better start. This time it's Fury who came strong late on. Plants a body shot just under the left elbow of John McDermott, who's always been fleshy in that area. Good jabbing.
Actually quite clever stuff from Fury, nice counter punching there. Just allowing McDermott to lead off, but not allowing him up close. Just a little half step back, then up with the counter. Not the fireworks maybe we expected.
Just puts his hand on the rope. He's done that a couple of times now, Fury.
McDermott's work and his punches seem to lack snap at the moment.
Seems to me to be a bit leaden tonight, John McDermott. I think he was hurt again there. Uppercut from Fury.
Caught with a good body shot there, McDermott. He just looks a little bit flat, as you say.
Here's one to look forward to Wednesday night. Prize fighter returns. This time it's the turn of the super middleweight. We're live from the York Hall in Bethnal Green. That's Wednesday from 9 p.m. on Sky Sports HD1 and in standard definition over on Sky Sports 1.
Yeah, Dave, we can't wait for that one after the super bantamweights rocked York Hall a few weeks ago. Time for the heavyweights here to rock Brentwood in Essex. The gold of Tyson Fury, the white and blue as always of John McDermott in fight number 32. Just a flat start from McDermott, who would have trained very, very hard for this moment. Maybe he's left a little in the gym. That's a possibility.
McDermott has to change the tempo. He has to get close, more or less declare war on Fury. This pace is suiting his tactics. He's allowing him that escape route. He's not cutting the ring down on him. He's just marching for it onto the right hand from Fury.
Just a slow, ponderous look to McDermott. Fury with the hand speed. Only in the fourth round, and it's a very different fight to last time. I think Glenn McCrory up there in the studio made a very good point, Jim, that Fury could only improve, and McDermott, we've seen what he can do.
Yeah, well, I don't think Fury was properly prepared last time, maybe mentally. Everything has been so easy for him in his career up to that point. He wasn't as good as he thought he was. He's learned that, and he's come in here with a plan tonight. It's maybe not the best we've seen from him as far as drama and excitement goes, but it's becoming effective because McDermott can't seem to solve it out or deal with it. Turn southpaw again.
Switch hitting, finding the angles, just utilising that reach. McDermott does better when he gets closer. He's fought at a much higher level in with the likes of Danny Williams a couple of times. First fight, probably should have stopped Williams in that fifth round. Body shots. He's talking to Fury in there. How comfortable is John McDermott?
Well, this has been a closer round, but still not performing the way you want to do, complaining to the referee, which is never a good sign.
I think Jim McDonnell might have to work his magic in between these rounds. Fire him up.
Well, Jim McDonnell's strength is in the gymnasium, getting fighters really supremely fit. But that tonight he has a job in motivating McDermott, get him to change what he's doing. I'm sure this is not the plan they brought in with them. Closer round this time. But I still don't see Jim McDonnell being happy with McDermott's boxing at the moment.
Slightly less from Fury. Just waiting to release the right hand. John McDermott not flowing.
John, listen.
Welcome back. Different corners, different statistics. Happier on the right with Tyson Fury's work to head to body. Look at that from McDermott, one body shot. Just hasn't got into a rhythm yet, Jim.
Up he has to raise the pace, so that you can see what's happened with the odds. Fury a strong favourite now.
Yep, 4-1 on from 2-1 on at the beginning of proceedings. John McDermott needs to utilise that knowledge and experience that's given him 25 wins. Again, It's 6 defeats, many of those controversial, unlucky, whatever, but they're on the record. Fury yet to be beaten in 10.
I know we say don't change a winning team, but I think Fury should show a bit more adventure now. I mean, McDermott is looking very slow, he's standing right in front of him, so he wants to start stepping in with the punches, put a bit more meat into the jab. Signs now at the moment that McDermott maybe has decided it's time to raise the pace a bit.
And needs to really apply the pressure to Fury. He weighed in at 18-2, John McDermott, just a little more than last time. Will that weight start to affect Fury down the stretch? Good body shot, he's delivered those well tonight.
I mean, some of the moves from Fury look a little bit novice-like, but it's just the fact that he's not allowing McDermott to set anything up. McDermott just can't seem to deal with him properly. Good stuff again.
The jab and right hand. Interesting you say that about the novice. Look, he was a decent amateur, Tyson Fury, but some people in the trade feel he's not been properly schooled yet as a professional. He's got bundles of talent, just needs the right, guidance.
Yeah, well, some of the moves tonight are a little bit clumsy, if you like, but maybe that's part of the reason that McDermott's struggling with it. He's doing unusual things, unusual moves. He's changing to southpaw regularly. And McDermott's starting to look like a man who knows it's not working.
Well, walked into that shot and was hurt. John McDermott had to grip his gum shield.
Put the arm down.
Hasn't been down since that Matt Skelton debacle.
It was a beautiful punch from Fury. Maybe a bit more confidence. Yep, he's winding the right hand up now. Maybe a couple of rounds in the bank, which I reckon he has, is giving him the confidence that's required. He's standing his ground a little bit more, putting a little bit of snap into that right hand.
He's also fighting tonight, Tyson Fury, as though he knows he has to win. A loss here and the bubble will have burst. Good body shots, accuracy from Fury. Getting it right tonight.
Well, as I've said, he seems to have come in with a plan. I don't know that his market value is rising with the boxing style he's adopting, but who cares when titles are at stake? Get the win.
After your jab, lean to your right.
Welcome back. Tyson Fury's had a terrific start, but he seemed winded as he went back to his corner.
When you're virgin, push him off and do it again.
I want your best round of the fight this round. This round, 3 minutes non-stop. See the hill, see the 12 round.
Jim McDonnell, there's the motivator. The slap like Ronnie Davis gave Chris Eubank.
Well, you can see which corner has the panic stations, and it's John McDermott's.
Trying to rev him up. There was a worrying look on Fury's face when he went back to his corner. He said, get the water on me quick.
Yeah, but I think he complained a little bit that he was tired. I can't repeat the word he used. But is he losing heart? This is the wrong time of the fight to do that. If he gives McDermott a foothold here, we know McDermott knows how to dig in.
Right hand from Fury. But has he trained hard enough? Has he come in heavy for the quick blowout? And it hasn't happened. Right hand from McDermott. And Fury's got to answer again.
See, I think we'll also have to remember the tremendous heat in here for the heavyweights. And this is a grueling fight. The heat could be a big factor here. And Fury carrying that extra stone. He's looking down at the ringsiders there, Fury.
Absolutely muggy outside, burning hot inside. And we saw Ian Napper quit a few weeks ago because of heat and exhaustion in his British bantamweight title fight.
Fury holding on up close there, leaning on. Dave Paris needs a little word with him, yes, he's having it now. Looking back at his corner again, Adam.
Yeah, long look.
Not happy.
Gum shield out. Breathing heavier, Tyson Fury. How much is left in the tank? He goes for the combination. But is he trying to get the knockout again? He looks down at his corner.
Well, he's never looked completely comfortable from the start tonight, Fury. Although he boxed well, he looked to be getting a result. But are doubts creeping in?
Uppercuts from John McDermott. I think it's physical doubts. Jim.
Well, you have to ask Adam about the 14 pounds he's put on in 3 months. That's a huge intake of breath from Fury. Has he emptied the tank? Does he have nothing left?
Atmosphere really bubbling here in Essex. And the John McDermott fans on their feet. There's a cut now for Tyson Fury. Right eye. He dabs away. And the fight has been turned around. Left hook from McDermott. Fury now is the one that has to show his mettle. Looks at his corner, not happy, Jim. One little bit.
He's looked at his corner more than he's looked at John McDermott in this round.
Right hand from Fury. Dug deep there, a head clash caused the cut. Remember, under British rules, if it stopped on the cut, that's a win for McDermott. Massive shift here. It's the old Muhammad Ali saying, fail to prepare to fail.
Moving to your left after your punch.
Well, the first question we did ask was about his condition. The fact that he didn't want to engage in the early stages, but what shocks me is the amount of times he's looked straight at his corner as though he's looking for some inspiration, some help, or a miracle. I don't know quite what he's looking for here. But big change in the fight, and there's that massive gulp of oxygen, showing all the signs of a fighter whose tank is heading towards empty.
And after a lacklustre start, John McDermott could just find the punches to get this job done. Crowd absolutely on the edge of their seats.
Now Fury is in the corner, who are using the motivation now just to get him back, get his mind back on this job. Get him to fight as though he means it.
What about these odds now? John McDermott's favourite, 11-8 on. Extraordinary. Great statistics in this heavyweight encounter, and it's an important one. Body shot from Fury. Still got the skills. Still trying very hard, and walks into a punch there, McDermott.
And there's no snap in Fury's punches when he does let them go.
Good battle, isn't it now?
Tremendous. I mean, there's a big difference between out of breath and tired. So, does Fury have the experience to know the difference? Because he's back to the corner feeling exhausted, but maybe he's just out of breath. They're still snapping his punches.
This is only the 40th round of a professional career that started a year and a half ago, Tyson Fury. Is that a problem? Nothing wrong with his courage.
Well, he proved that in the last meeting. I thought he'd come out of the last meeting with flying colours. It wasn't Fury who made the decision, remember. But he doesn't look the same man at the moment.
Crowding him now, McDermott, being willed on by the fans from Essex and all around that want to see him finally have his night.
I think Dave Parris, who is a strict referee we've seen in the past, is going to have a word with Fury, but they're holding up close. And every time they come close, his hands are going round behind McDermott. Yeah, well, that sounds like a final warning from Dave Parris, and I'm not surprised, because every time they come close, Fury's grabbing and leaning on.
Tyson Fury's big family on their feet, just behind his corner. Father Gypsy John in that corner. Who's going to win this?
I'm just wondering, Adam, if the heat is maybe a huge problem here for these two heavyweights.
Yeah, they haven't had to make a weight, but they've got a lot of mass to shift around, and Physically draining, and Fury again looks at the corner. McDermott gets a couple of rights, but then he looks down, I think at you, Jim, for some inspiration.
I think that they're both desperately tired. The referee, point, not surprised, not surprised.
Point off, Tyson Fury, who's just gasping for breath, but still throwing out the quicker punches. Fury a point off for holding the fight changed.
You watch the bullshit. That's all right. Here, you're ruining the fight. Just relax and you will cover the crisis. Listen, you must move to your right-hand side. Can't eat you. If you don't move to your right, you're beat.
Father and uncle trying to motivate him, he needs it.
The surprising thing is that when Fury does let punches go, there seems to be snap and strength in them. They're not just like tired looking arm punches, but he just seems to be feeling so sorry for himself. There you have it, McDermott trimming it back to 2 points. I just scored the point deduction 10-9. I thought the round was pretty level up to the points deduction. But look at the odds.
More money on John McDermott, but still close. 6-4 on, 6-5 against Fury. Shifted throughout this.
Fury taking an age to get off his stool.
The heat, the training, tactics. Are there any now? Round 8. Remember, scheduled for 12 this time, not 10.
I mean, this is where McDermott's experience should really take over here. He knows his corner must have told him that Fury has nothing left, so go for him, dictate the pace, and pose himself on him.
Fury said in the build-up if he couldn't beat John McDermott, he might even pack the game in and go and get another job. He said, I've got to be beating the likes of Big John. McDermott digging deep himself, and we've seen him do that time and time again.
Both missing pretty badly now, they're both desperately tired.
Weary looking body shots from McDermott, and just a little unsteady on his legs. Battle of attrition. This is turning grueling. Fury having a spell.
Yeah, I think it's looking like survival of the one who can just hang on that little bit longer. Just after that, a little bit more appetite for this business. Good right hand from McDermott.
They're both having their successes last couple of rounds. First 3 or 4, presumably Fury. 3 judges at ringside. Remember tonight, the referee doesn't score English title fights anymore. And very experienced ones doing. Victor Loughlin, Richie Davis, and Howard Foster. Will they be needed? Something looks like a dip in the McDermott tank.
Yeah, there's nothing to split them in this round. No one able to take charge.
Who wants this more?
Both landing with the jab there.
Heads bumping together, left hook from McDermott. As the hand speed and McDermott falls in the 8th round. 10 seconds left. He's on one knee. He's up at 6. Has the tank emptied of McDermott when we thought it would have Fury? How about this?
Stay there. Stay there.
I've got to do. Listen to me. This is where your conditioning comes in. This is where your strength comes in. This is where your recovery comes in.
I think the problem, he seemed to slump to the floor. It wasn't the powerful punches that put him there. I think it's exhaustion. I just wonder, is it another switch? And is Fury the one with a little bit more left in the tank? He just seemed to collapse as much through tiredness as the power of the punches landing. He doesn't look a happy man, does he?
Don't be on top of him all the time. When you're
Here we go, come on, boys.
Guerrero shot when you screw it
John,
through.
you can do it.
He's going to come out and swing.
It's been an extraordinary week in sport. Slovakia outlasting Italy, and that tennis match between Nicholas Mahut and John Isner that went to 70-68 in the final set. Is this just another one where it's the last man standing?
Well, McDermott must know now he has a mountain to climb. A slow start on the floor. OK, the points deduction will help a bit, but he must know he has to go for this.
Right hand from McDermott, there's a good one, but a countering shot from Fury! And McDermott down for the second time and a heavier fall! And so much time left in the round!
They both landed precisely at the same time, but Fury's was the punch with the power behind it. He's looking to the corner now, but a far happier man.
But McDermott straight back into him, an uppercut, right hand, down he goes! Will he get up again? John McDermott, he'll try desperately hard to, looks at his corner. Skelton had him over 4 times now, Fury 3 times, and it is over! And it is Tyson Fury's night. This time he does get it right, with skills, heart, commitment, and in the end, power. And John McDermott is stopped here in a dramatic fight.
Oh, you have to hand it to Fury. He didn't always look as though he had 100% fancied it. He had a funny look on his face at times, but when the time came to show the true grit a champion requires to stay a champion and become a better champion, he showed that. Tremendous. There was always snap on his punches. He was always coming back with something, even at times when he's looking over to the corner looking as though he'd lost heart. But he always had something to come back with, and that's been the difference between the two of them.
Jim, he needed this so much, didn't he? He had to dig deep, and deep he went.
Yeah, well, John McDermott must have known after the first 3 rounds he needed a massive effort, a massive change, but he couldn't bring that about, and he kept walking on to the shots. They both landed shots there, but the real powerful shot came from Fury. And when you're so tired at this stage in such a grueling fight under this temperature, you don't have the energy to take punches like that and recover from them. These kind of punches at this stage in this kind of fight drain you, and there's no way back from that. Full credit to McDermott. He got back up again, tried to continue after the second knockdown, but the legs weren't there. And referee Dave Parris didn't even have to think about it. The fight was over. Congratulations, tremendous performance from Tyson Fury. Stuck in there that little bit longer when it counted.
No controversy, no conspiracy, Fury tonight, 9.5 months on. It's a clinical finish and a wonderful night for the Manchester heavyweight.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time, 1 minute and 8 seconds of the 9th round. McDermott having been stopped and being in no position to continue. Your winner and English heavyweight champion, still undefeated from Manchester, Tyson Fury.
Tyson Fury regains his title. We'll be talking to him in a couple of minutes' time. We'll get reaction from Johnny Nelson and Glenn McCrory.